Hey guys, history behind the warrior, and today we're going to be talking about Sindel. Although Sindel is normally a side character, she does have a very large involvement in the story of Mortal Kombat. Pre-Mortal Kombat, Sindel's story starts 10,000 years ago when her kingdom of Edenia is invaded by the conqueror Shao Kahn. The invasion occurred because Shao Kahn and his forces managed to win 10 consecutive Mortal Kombat tournaments, allowing them to invade the realm. When Shao Kahn had successfully conquered the realm, he had killed her husband King Jared, enslaved her people, and was forced to become Shao Kahn's wife. Even her young daughter at the time, Kitana, was not safe, as she was taken and adopted by him. This had proved too much for the queen, and she eventually committed suicide. Although she was dead, Shao Kahn would grasp onto her soul, preventing her from transitioning into the afterlife. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Sindel returns in Mortal Kombat Trilogy after Shao Kahn has resurrected her with Quan Chi's assistance. During Sindel's reincarnation, she would be resurrected back on Earth. This would allow Shao Kahn to step through the borders separating the realms and eventually claim her for himself. Due to Shao Kahn crossing over, this would force Earthrealm and Outworld to begin merging with each other. When Sindel was revived, she would be brainwashed, having no knowledge of her past and having complete loyalty to Shao Kahn. As the war raged on between the two realms, Princess Kitana had learned that her mother Sindel was alive. The two eventually came across each other, with Kitana being able to convince her mother of her true origin with Edenia and King Jared, and this would turn Sindel against Shao Kahn. After Shao Kahn's defeat, the home realm of Edenia was separated from Outworld. This would lead to Queen Sindel taking her rightful place at the throne, and vowed not to only rebuild her home, but also bring down Shao Kahn for his many crimes. Mortal Kombat 4. With Edenia finally freed, Sindel could finally rest. However, she couldn't be more wrong, as Tanya, an Edenian, had betrayed her homeland and allowed the Netherrealm forces of the fallen Elder God Shinnok to invade. It wasn't long till all of the Edenians were captured and held in their own dungeons under Shinnok's forces. The only Edenian that wasn't captured was Kitana, and this would lead to her seeking out assistance from Raiden, and this would also lead to Shinnok's defeat by the hands of Liu Kang. Angered by this recent invasion, Sindel sent Kitana to form an alliance with the Shokan armies and lead them into battle against a weakened Shao Kahn. The reason why Sindel wanted Shao Kahn killed was not just out of spite, but to prevent future invasions of other realms. Mortal Kombat Deception. With the formation of the Deadly Alliance, it brought a massive conflict between Kitana and her old allies. This would lead to a battle in which Kitana and many of her allies would be slain, only to be later resurrected by Onaga the Dragon King as a mindless puppet under his control. Sindel was heartbroken to learn this, but she had to stay strong for her people. Despite this, Edenia eventually failed to prevent Onaga from taking control of their realm, in which Sindel would then be locked away in her own dungeon once more, with a brainwashed Kitana serving as her guard. Luckily, Jade was able to locate Queen Sindel and defeat her former friend Kitana before the queen and herself left for Outworld. The two would hold out on Outworld until Onaga was finally defeated. When they returned, they learned of the prophecy of the Battle of Armageddon and the Pyramid of Argus, and this would lead to Sindel joining the forces of light in the battle. Much like everyone else that participated in the Battle of Armageddon, she is killed. Mortal Kombat 9. Sindel returns once more during the Mortal Kombat 3 section of the game. It is revealed in this incarnation of the game that when Sindel died, she cast a spell to protect Earthrealm from Shao Kahn. The only way to remove this spell was for her to be resurrected, and this is done by Quan Chi. When Sindel was resurrected, she is once more brainwashed. During the invasion of Earthrealm, Motaro was killed by Raiden, and Sindel remarks that she wishes to kill his murderer. Shao Kahn then grants her wish by taking the souls from Shang Tsung, which actually does kill him in the process, and passes his power over to Sindel. After the Lin Kuei has been defeated by the Earthrealm defenders, Sindel appears and kills nearly all of the Earthrealm warriors and fatally wounds her own daughter. Kitana tries to make Sindel remember her memories, but she ignores her daughter before draining her soul. After being finished with her daughter, she is challenged by Nightwolf. The two battle with the shaman being greatly outmatched, and he is actually forced to sacrifice his own life in order to destroy the Outworld Empress. The shaman's sacrifice is seen by Raiden and Liu Kang. After Sindel's death, Only Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade survive, with Kitana succumbing to her wounds. Sindel is later seen during the end of the game, where Raiden goes to the Netherrealm to plead with Quan Chi. Raiden attempts to strike a deal with Quan Chi, saying that with his assistance that he could have all of the Earthrealm warriors' souls that perished. Quan Chi then laughs at the god, before displaying before him the revenants that he has made from the souls of his dead allies, which also includes Sindel. He then forces the revenants to fight Raiden, before he disappears. Mortal Kombat X. Not long after Shao Kahn's defeat, Sindel was one of the many revenants that participate in Shinnok's invasion of Earthrealm, and is one of the key figures in the assault of Raiden's Sky Temple. During the battle, Sindel would attempt to kill Fujin, only to be intercepted by the Thunder God Raiden and be knocked out. She is not seen for 25 years, until Quan Chi attempts to get to his fortress, only to be intercepted by the Special Forces and Jax. A fight breaks out with her fighting the former Revenant Jax in the Netherrealm, in which she is defeated. Any chance that Raiden had at restoring the Revenants to their normal human selves is gone when Quan Chi is killed by Scorpion. She is later seen alongside her fellow Revenants guarding the Jinsei while Shinnok is corrupting it. When Sindel and Kitana are left to guard the Sky Temple together, they are ambushed by Cassie Cage and her team. Eventually, Sindel confronts Cassie, and Cassie asks her what she feels for the guilt of killing her own daughter, in which Sindel replies that they have been reunited in death as a real family, and taunts Cassie and says that when she is dead, she will give Cassie a proper upbringing, but she is eventually defeated. When Cassie is fighting Shinnok, Sindel is seen back on her feet fighting Cassie's allies. When Shinnok is defeated, her and the many other Revenants return back to the Netherrealm. It is widely considered that she now serves Kitana and Liu Kang, who are the new rulers of the Netherrealm. And that's it for Sindel, guys. I do have to admit, I kind of enjoyed this one because I like the twist they did in the reboot. I know a lot of people don't like her character, but there's no denying that she's played quite a large role in the games. Anyway guys, here's a preview for next week's episode. You guys wanted Goro really badly, so you guys are gonna get it. There's two other characters that are definitely gonna be done, and it's gonna be Shang Tsung and Baraka, because apparently Baraka's a fan favorite and I did not know that. Anyway guys, as always, please comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.